So everybody can see, the screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So today's okay.
boss.
So today's topic is on your road signs and marking. Okay, and this topic comes under your traffic engineering. As per our previous lecture, we discussed about the transportation system. Okay, transportation system consists of different components like road users. Okay, vehicles mean automobile, rail, plane, anything. Okay, and the third component was your signal control devices, and the fourth component was your way. First is we need a roadway, we need a highway, we need a airway, we need an waterway. Okay, we need waterway for our vehicle to move. That is first component. Second component was what? Road users who are using. The purpose of transportation system was to carry goods and people from one point to another. Okay, so the most important component is what? For whom we are designing this transportation system, for whom we are constructing, right? All these facilities. So those are road users. Okay, in case of highway, we can say them as road users. Okay, third was the vehicles, how we will carry the goods or how we will carry people from one point to another. We need some vehicles. Okay, vehicles, your examples are here: car, automobiles, trucks, train, tram, ship, airplane. All these are the vehicles. Okay, and the fourth most important component is what? In order to make our transportation system to work smoothly, efficiently, and comfortably is what? Control device. Okay, traffic control devices. Now what are those traffic control devices? Among these traffic control devices, the most important are road signs and markings. Okay, while traveling in the roadway, in a highway, gone you have all seen these road signs and markings. Okay, but I think you couldn't identify them. That means there are broad classification, there are classifications of road signs, classifications of road markings. Okay, and each sign and marking, they have different purpose for which they are constructed, for which we can for which those signboards are made for. They have different purpose. Okay, so here we will go in details. We will talk about the details of what will be the purposes of this road signs or markings, functions of this road signs or markings. Okay, what are the different classification under road sign and markings? Also there were different classifications. Okay, under this control device, the broad classifications are road sign, markings, and signals, which you see in the intersection. Intersection means where two roadway cross each other. Okay, meets each other, that is your intersection. In such road intersections you may see some signals, green signal, red signals. That is also one kind of control device. Okay, I will teach that topic later on, but today's topic is only on these two topics, which two control devices, which is your road sign and another is your road markings. Okay, and here we will get to know what are different types of road signs and markings, what are their functions. Okay, you have seen many road signs and markings in your life, but I think you have not identified them, or you have not you don't have a broad idea about what are the main purposes. Okay, under which classification these markings or signs are coming. But after going through this lecture, I think now you will have clear idea about this road signs and markings. Okay, so these road signs and markings are also designed, they are also standardized. Okay, some road signs or some road signs are what? Circular in nature, some are triangular in nature, some are rectangular in nature. Okay, and the color may also be different. Someone are white board, someone are red board, some are blue board. Okay, so all this, whatever the color that we are using. Okay, the signs, the purpose, that what is the purpose of all these signs, all these are designed as per IRC code. The IRC code which is used for road marking is this one, IRC 35. Okay, according to this, what should be the diameter of this circular signboard? Okay, if there is one circular signboard, then what should be the diameter of the circular? signboard. Okay, what should be the, there are some borders. Okay, there will be some red border, blue borders here. Okay, there will be some root blue or like that border. Then what should be the thickness of this border? Okay, which color is to be provided? What is the size? Some signboards, there will be some, suppose 50 kilometers, some legends will be shown in the signboard. Okay, what will be the height of this letter? Okay, so all this comes under where, how we are designing all this thing. It is designed as per IRC. Sorry, this is for road marking purpose. Okay, and for road sign, that is IRC 67, and for road marking we are using IRC 35. Okay, now what, if someone asks you what do define road markings, then how can we define? Okay, so road markings are defined as, they may be lines, they may be patterns, some patterns are drawn on the roadways. Okay, or some word or messages can be also written. They say, for example, there are some messages like slow. Okay, slow, or some messages like stop, which is marked on the roadway. Okay, so that those signs are also your road marking, those also comes under your road marking. Okay, so road marking, it may be like a line or pattern or some word messages. Okay, so it can be defined in these three patterns. Okay, some markings may be on the roadway, some markings may be adjacent to the roadway, some objects are there, we have to mark those objects also, that also comes under road marking only. Okay, so some are there on the carriageway or the object within or adjacent to the carriageway. Carriageway means the way which is used for carrying the vehicles, carrying the automobiles, carrying the car, truck, bus, all those things. Okay, that's why it is called carriageway. So some markings will be on the carriageway and some of them will be adjacent. There will be some objects at the side of the roadway. So we have to mark those objects also. That also comes under your road markings. Okay. Now what are the materials that we used? It may be paint. It may be some reflecting materials, right? Retrofitting like that. Okay. Or some prefabricated sheets or some plastic stripes. So these are the materials which are used for marking road markings. Okay, now see here, here as I said, it can be of lines, it can be of patterns, some words may be given or some other patterns, which is included in others category. Okay, the mainly are lines, patterns, word. I will in later I will show you different examples or different pictures where you can identify those type of the markings, where you have already seen those markings on the roadway, but here it will be clear, you will get clear idea. Okay, which comes under line marking, which comes under pattern marking, which comes under word markings. So all these lines are within the carriageway only. Okay, now color. So generally, which color you have seen in your road markings and all? The markings are made up of which color?
ইয়েলো হয়, হোয়াইট হয়।
Yellow, white, and sometimes black also. Okay, black means there will be some stripes. Stripes means like this. Some, it will be black. Okay, then white, then again black, then again white. So like this. So these are what? These are alternative with white or black markings. Okay, these are alternative markings. These are also these also comes under your marking only. Okay, so white, yellow, or some black. These are the three colors which are used for road markings. Now, where these white colors are used, they also have some significance. Okay, when we are using this white color, when we are using this yellow, when we are using this black color. Okay, these are
ম্যাম
black and
ব্ল্যাক দিলে
white.
তো রাধার সাথে মিশে যাবে না ম্যাম?
No, no, no. This black and white, where we are providing, we are not providing on the pavement. Okay, these
ও
are marked on the adjacent. Say for example, this is your roadway. Okay, this is your roadway, and you will get some boundary like at the side of the roadway, that is your curb. Okay, this is the curb. So this curve portion will be marked black with alternative black and white markings. I will show you in the picture. Okay. So these are mainly these black colors are used for the curb painting. Okay. Now yellow, where we are using yellow, these are the most restricted region where there are some restriction of the movement or maneuverability. That means what? The say for example overtaking zones are there, some obstructions or some parking restrictions are there. Okay, in that cases we have to use this yellow color. That means these are the prohibited areas. Okay, white, it is generally used for all types of marking. White is the common, this is the common color. Okay, yellow is for restricted areas or restricted zones, like no overtaking zones, all these things, parking restrictions and all. Whereas black and white alternatives, inclined, okay, inclined black and white alternative, these are used mainly in curve, for curve marking. I will show you in the picture, it will be clear. Now see here, types of road markings. No, before that, let us discuss purpose of road marking. Why we are using this, why we are marking the road? Can anyone explain? Give few example, whatever idea that you get, why, what is the purpose of this road marking, why we should
মানে
mark on road?
রোড ডিভাইড করা হয়, যদি
Exactly.
যদি
Hmm. Hmm.
তারপর আপনার ফুটপাত ফুটপাত করা হয়।
Exactly, to delineate, right, to discriminate. This is our carriageway, this is for used for only vehicles, and that is your footpath, that is used for only
হুম
pedestrian. Okay, we are demarcating,
হুম
we are delineating, we are demarcating, we are differentiating that this is only for the vehicle purpose and this is only for the pedestrian purpose. That is one example. Okay, see, the second portion is what, serve as a psychological barrier also. If there will be marking, then what happens, the driver will think, okay, this much area is allotted for me, I should not cross this area, I should not cross this carriageway and go to the
হুম
footpath. Okay, so for that also some white color markings will be provided along the edge of the pavement, edge of the carriageway. Okay, so it will give driver some psychological barrier. Okay, so guide and control also, it will help us to guide our route also. One, pavement is there. Okay, if there will be some, suppose that at night time, what happens, sorry, suppose there is curve. Okay, like this, at night time, if there will be no such marking, then what happens, it will be little bit tough for us to know the route. Okay, but if we provide some white markings here at night, then it will be what, it will be clearly visible to the driver, and it will help driver
হুম।
to use this path in this direction. Okay, so it helps us to
হ্যাঁ, এখন তো
guide
বলতো
and,
ম্যাম রিফ্লেক্টর ইউজ করা হয়।
yes, reflector also one kind of marking only. Okay, so these are like the guide and control the traffic also. Okay, signify the delineation traffic path. Okay, in some pavement, what happens, you will get one like this, like this is the central line, this is also marking. Okay, this is central line, this means what, this path
ম্যাম
is
ওই
for,
একটাই রোড বাট দুদিক দিয়ে প্রোভাইড করে দেয় আর
yes,
কি।
yes, one, suppose this is two-way traffic,
ওয়ান
then what
রোড বা
happens,
টু ভাবে
one
ডিভাইড করে
road,
দিয়েছে।
but this is two-way traffic. Okay, so two lanes are there,
হ্যাঁ
each of 3.5 meter, so one vehicle will move from this direction, another will have to use this direction. Okay, but here it is dash, it is not continuous line, it is dash, it also has one significant. Okay, I will explain it later, what is the significance of this dash. In some cases what happens, this will be a continuous line. This continuous means what, you cannot cross this line. That is,
হুম
if someone is coming from here, suppose here it is slow moving vehicle, you have to overtake it, so what happens, you have to change the lane, you have to come here and go that side, right? But if such markings will be there, solid markings will be there, that means you cannot overtake, you cannot cross this line. Okay, but if
ইয়েস ম্যাম।
there will be some like this marking, that means what, if some slow moving vehicle is here and you are here,
ওভারটেক
okay,
করা যাবে।
now you can overtake it by crossing this line, using this lane and again coming this lane. So this is the significance. Okay, channelize the movement of the pedestrian also. If in pedestrian, that means what? Suppose this is your roadway, okay, some zebra crossing will be in between this roadway, okay, so this will help pedestrian to use this path. So this is also the, it helps in channelizing the movement of pedestrian or cyclist into the safe zones, okay. Convey information to road user without distracting the attention from the carriageway. See, when you use one roadway without marking and when you use a roadway with marking, obviously our what happens, which one will be more suitable or more comfortable for us? The roadway with the markings, okay, because it is helping us to guide our path. It is helping us to identify that this much carriageway is for our purpose only, we should not cross that roadway, okay. So in this way it becomes easy for us without any distraction, okay. We need not to follow, we need not to look. Acha, it's something is pedestrian crossing was there, okay, that is used for pedestrian crossing. If there was no pedestrian crossing, then what happens? We will go directly over it, right? We will not stop. But there was some reason for pedestrian crossing. If we provide some marking, that what happens, it helps us to understand, okay, I have to slow down at some pedestrian crossing is there, now pedestrian will cross the road, so I have to slow down my speed or I have to stop, okay. So in this way it will help us or it will guide us while driving. So these are the main purposes of the road marking, okay. Now see types of road
Yes, ma'am.
marking. Longitudinal, sorry, types of road marking are, see, longitudinal. Now what does mean longitudinal? Suppose this is your roadway, then this type of marking will be parallel to the roadway, so these are longitudinal marking, okay. So this central line, these are also your example of longitudinal marking, okay, or the border line, these are also example of your longitudinal marking. Now second is your intersection marking. Intersection means what? Suppose this is your intersection. Intersection means two roads are crossing each other. One road is coming from this one, another road is coming from this one. So these are the two roads, okay. So this point is called the
Yes,
intersection
ma'am.
point. I have drawn this one. Now see what happens. Some markings will be provided at the intersection also. Suppose this is your major road. Major means more vehicles will move from this direction and traffic in this road will be less. So what happens? Like this, markings will be provided at the point of intersection. That means what? You can cross this, okay? You can cross this road. That means this one only, or the traffic coming from here can cross this road. In some of the intersection you have already seen that some pedestrian crossing or zebra crossings are provided, so this also comes under your intersection crossing, sorry, markings. These are the examples I will show you in the pictures, okay. Now hazarded location means what? These are your say for example, this is the roadway, okay. One school is here, some school region is here, okay, and this is the two lane traffic. So some yellow colored line will be provided here. That means you should not cross. This is solid, okay, this is solid. That means you cannot cross or overtake this region. You cannot do overtaking process here in this region near the school area. And yellow means what? This is restricted area, okay. So hazardous locations also, all these kinds of markings are provided. So that this kind of marking comes under your hazarded location markings, okay. Marking for parkings, in parking areas also you can see this kind of markings. Word markings means what? Some letters will be uh, some markings will be provided giving some messages, okay. Say for example, slow message, okay, yeah, stop
P
message,
for
all this.
parking.
Yes, all this comes under your word markings. Now object marking is what? Object marking means apart from the roadway, apart from this, these markings are what? These are marked on the carriageway itself. But apart from this, some objects will be also here. Some objects will be provided here. Okay. Say for example, curb. Okay. Yeah. Barricades and all. So all these objects should also be marked, which lies within the range of 1.5 meter from the edge of the pavement. whatever objects that comes in the region, in the area, suppose this is that region, okay, 1.5 meter away from this edge of the pavement, whatever object that comes under this region should be marked, and it is considered as
স্পিড ব্রেকার
object mark.
অপশন থাকে।
Yes, speed breakers are here, this one, okay, intersectional markings and all these are the speed breakers are all these which are within the pavement, but some objects will be kept, object will also be present near this
না ওই
edge.
আপনার রোডের ধারে দেওয়া থাকে না এতে
Yes, yes,
বোর্ডের
yes.
উপরে
হ্যাঁ,
সামনে স্পিড ব্রেকার আছে বা ডোন্ট ক্রস,
those are marking, those are signs, okay, don't get
ওই সাইন
confused.
সাইন দেওয়া থাকে
Those are
তো।
sign, those
ও
sign
ও
boards, okay, those
সরি সরি সরি।
sign boards, this signboard, this stand should also be marked, okay, this also comes under your object marking only. Suppose this is your stop signboard, okay, so it is basically what, one pole will be here, that pole should
Cross.
also be marked, okay, that also comes under your object marking only. I will show you in the picture, it will be clear. Now see here, longitudinal markings are what, these are placed along the direction of the traffic, okay, understood, indicates the driver his proper position on the roadway, okay, should be white. Longitudinal markings are basically white, except what, lines indicating parking restriction, for this it will be yellow, okay. Obstruction approach marking, generally restricted areas or restricted regions, it should be yellow in color, otherwise it will be longitudinal marking will be white in color, okay. No overtaking zone should be yellow in color, okay. So these are the examples. Now see here, examples of the marking with pictures. Can you see? See here, this is the central line marking. This is what, see, this line is parallel to the direction of the traffic, okay. So this is your longitudinal marking, example of what, longitudinal marking, okay. So continuous center line may be continuous or broken. Continuous means there will be no gap, it will be provided only in restricted area where you cannot overtake, when you cannot do overtaking maneuver, okay. So for, see this, here it is given, it is solid as well as yellow, that means it is your restricted region or no overtaking zone region, okay. So divide the road into two equal halves. Purpose of this central line is what, it divides the road into two equal halves, indicate that traffic of one side should not move onto the another side except in case of broken line, except in case of broken line, the traffic coming from this using this lane should not go to this lane, or the traffic coming from this lane should not go to this lane, except if there are like this marking, that is broken lines, so you can do that process, okay, you can cross, you can change the lanes if it is like this, but here it is solid, so you cannot change the lane, you have to keep travel using your own lanes, okay. So these are the central lines.
अच्छा मैम,
हाँ,
बोल ले कि उतना फॉलो कौन करता है मैम?
follow नहीं करता है, but we have to follow, these are what, these are basically why purpose, these markings are made for this purpose only, but it depends on the people of that region whether they follow or not. See here, this photos is from your IIT Madras, okay, IIT Madras campus, whatever pictures I have used here is taken from IIT Madras campus. There people are following it very cautiously, okay, in a disciplined manner, but
Oh,
in other area, now it also depends, in my previous lecture as I said, human psychology is there, right? Road user psychology is one of the characteristics. Now that is your attitude towards the rules and regulation, that I will follow or not follow, so it affects your traffic system a lot. That's why in India it is, our traffic system is very much in not a good condition, we cannot control it in a smooth way,
ইয়েস ম্যাম, ওই জন্য
okay.
ম্যাম এখন ওই জন্য অনলাইন চালান করে দিয়েছে, ক্রস করলেই কেটে অটোমেটিক চলে আসবে,
Yes,
এসএমএস চলে আসবে।
हाँ मैम,
okay,
हम लोग पकड़ाते तो कॉल करते छूट जाते हैं।
okay, okay. See here, the another kind edge line, okay, these are drawn at the road shoulder, these are solid, usually again I said white or yellow color, yellow means restricted, okay, indicates the edge of the road carriageway. Now how it looks like this, देखो ये है, this is your border, okay, This is only single border. What is this? These are demarcating our carriageway. This much is used for the vehicles. Okay. Now
Yes,
see, in
ma'am.
some of the cases your border lines are double. In this case it is double border line. Why? It is more restricted. See, indicates double solid line
ওই
indicates
বাস স্ট্যান্ডার্ডে আছে।
yes, maximum restricted. That means the bus or the vehicle should not cross this line at all. Okay, in this region.
মানে আমাদের
No,
ক্রস
should
মানে মানুষ ক্রস করার জন্য ওইখানটা করা আছে, মানে এখান থেকে গাড়িটা উঠবে।
exactly. Okay.
पर
So
मैम
this
इमरजेंसी में तो मतलब क्रॉस तो कर सकते हैं ना।
in emergency, see, not be crossed except in emergency purpose.
हाँ वही तो।
Okay. Now no overtaking zone. See, these are the no overtaking. This area was the school zone. Okay, here one school was there. That's why they have provided this yellow marking. That means solid central line means no crossing. You should not cross this line. That means you should not overtake. That's why it is no overtaking zone. And this yellow means it's very much restricted region. Okay. Hashed marking on sharp curve. See, these are alternate black and white. As I said, these are alternate black and white. All these are provided in where there are sharp curve. See here, this is a curve. Okay, there is one curve is there. So in order to indicate that there is some curve is there, you should slow down or you should be more careful. So like this, markings are provided. Okay. See here, you can see. I think this one also you can see. This is also one kind of marking. This is object marking. Okay, I will tell you what is the purpose of this. And see here, it is
Yes, ma'am.
inclined in some angle, some 45-degree angles. The inclination will also decide, okay, in which direction the object obstruction is there. It also decide. If it is inclined in this direction like this, then its purpose is what to say, the obstruction will be in this side. Okay, if it is in like this, that means your obstruction will be in this side. So inclination will always be towards the object obstructions. Okay, see like this warning markings and all. Now intersection marking. Here I think you can see as I said, these are the intersection marking.
Yes, ma'am.
See here, this dash lines are there. Okay, these are the intersection marking. The other intersection markings are this.
মানে ওই সাইড দিয়ে এসে রোড এই কানেক্ট হচ্ছে।
See, these are your pedestrian crossing. This is also your carriageway marking. Okay, this is not longitudinal, but this is your one kind of markings also for pedestrian movement purpose. This is, as I said, this is your roundabout or rotary. One central island is there. There also they have provided some markings.
স্ট্যাচু
Okay, this is one rotary. It is round in circle. Round in shape. Okay. See, speed breaker. There were different types of speed breaker. Now, speed breaker should be designed. The width of this speed breaker should be greater than the wheelbase. Wheelbase means what? Suppose this is your rear axle, front axle. This is the rear axle, okay, of your vehicle. This is the front bumper. This is the rear bumper. Okay. So the distance
ma'am.
between these two length, this length is the wheelbase. So our width of the speed breakers or bumpers should be designed such that it will be greater than this length. But in our case, outside other regions, what happens? Speed breakers width is very small, but its height is very high, right? Its height
Yes,
is more than its
ম্যাম
width.
এইগুলো তো
बहुत ज्यादा
আপাতত
रहता है।
For
ম্যাম
हाँ, बोलो।
smooth
এইগুলো
movement,
সিগন্যাল বা সিগন্যাল বা এর কাছে তো প্রোভাইড করা এই জিনিসগুলো।
all these are
সামনে
provided in your
সিগন্যাল আছে বা
yes, in intersection. That's why I'm telling all this comes under your intersection markings. Okay. So like this. So this width, what is this width? This width should be greater than this length, which is your wheelbase. For good speed breaker, in case of good speed breaker, well designed speed breaker, this length should be greater than this length. But in our case, what happens? It will be just like this. a hump will be provided. Okay. See, markings for cycle parking. This also comes under your restricted parking areas. Okay. For car parking, like this yellow. See, for bus will come here. It will have to
Stop.
stop here, and pedestrian will move. Use the bus from this area only. See, bus has stopped here in this area. Okay. So this is also your one kind of marking. See here, this is that marking. Here you can see, I think. Here, like this one marking is there.
Yes, ma'am. रोड गाड़ी नीचे आता है
Hmm.
हल्का हल्का.
See, I said there are some word message markings also. See here, this is the slow, they have written. Here it is stop. So this also comes under your marking only, not as a sign. This is their marking. Okay, example of marking. Information to guide, warn, or regulate traffic. One kind of what is this? Speed breaker marking. Okay, checkboard. See, these are also one kind of marking. Some objects are
Oh yeah,
within
manual.
them. Or some objects are within the pavement. It should be marked. Okay. See here, they have demarcated it. This much is for the carriageway, and this is for the sidewalk,
Footpath.
cycle, footpath, all these things. Now, what are the object markings where we are using? These are used in the traffic islands. Islands means what? Suppose this is your roadway, okay? One kind of roadway is there. Some islands will be provided here. Yeah? I think you have seen like this, okay? Some islands will be provided. So, we have to mark this island also, sorry. Around the island, we have to give some markings. Okay, so this comes under the object markings. So traffic islands, median. Median means what? Suppose this is your highway. Okay, some width will be provided in between the highway, right? It should also be marked. That is known as the median marking. Okay, that is the median. Median means some barricades between the two carriageway. Okay, this is one carriageway, this is second carriageway. So in between, some gap is provided. Here it will be plants and all these things. I think in national highway you have already seen like this type of gaps in between two highways, right? Into carriageway. So there also we should mark the medians also. Okay, so that comes under the object marking. Signboard. As I said, some signboard will be provided. Okay, so the pole which we are using, it should also be marked. So it comes under the object marking. Okay, so let's see the examples of this type of marking. See here, even the tree which are within the range of 1.5 meter from the edge of the pavement, those objects should be marked. So they have marked this tree also. Okay, see here, this is what? This is the curb. This is pole. It has been marked. See, these poles are marked black and white, right? And this is the stand or the base. These are also marked with white color, white paints. Now these are the object within the carriageway. That means these objects are, this median is within the carriageway. That's why it is called object within the carriageway. So these are marked with black and white stripes. Now object adjacent to the carriageway are what? See this one, guardrails. Some guardrails are there. These are also marked or painted white. Okay, so these are the object markings. See, it lies within the range of 1.5 meter of the pavement. See this one, curb. This line, this curb. These are also marked white in color. Whatever object that comes within that region, 1.5 meter, are marked white or black and white alternate stripes. Okay. See this pole base, it's also marked. This one is also marked. See this pole is also marked. So whatever that comes within the range are marked with white or black and white alternatives. See, these are that examples. These are the curves or the medians. This is rotary, as I said, rotary. These are also marked with black and white. See, these are the medians. These are acting like a median, not the actual median, because these are actually the stones which are placed one by one. Okay, alternative way, black and white. But they are acting like a median. See these white curves. These are also marked. Okay, this one. Now speed breaker, as I said, it should be designed in such a way that the breadth should be greater than the wheelbase. And see, in some speed breaker, as Subhajit told, that we are using some, these are called cat eyes. Okay, that means this will reflect at night. That's why these are called cat eyes. These are also act like a marking only, road marking. This also comes under road marking. See, these are the cat eyes for night vision purpose. Now let us go to the sign. All these are under your marking. So marking is over, and the code that we are using, as I said, is IRC 67 for the sign. Okay, and for that it is IRC 35. As I discussed in yesterday's class, there are basically three types of signboards. What are those? Cautionary, please remember, okay? Cautionary or warning sign. This means what? These signboards will warn us in advance that something is going to happen. Please be careful. This is the main purpose of cautionary or warning sign. Now comes mandatory. Mandatory means what? You have to follow the rules. You have to follow the signboard. Whatever message they have given in this kind of signboard, that means we have to follow that one. Okay, which is mandatory or regulatory. Okay. And other third kind of signboard is your informatory. This is basically gives you the information of some. Suppose you want to go, you are using highway, and you will see some green color rectangular boards, right? On the above, there will be some boards will be provided, right, in the highways. Those are your informatory. They are giving us the guide. They are guiding us. They are telling us after this much kilometer you will get this region. Okay, or they will give you the arrows also. They will show is they will show direction also. Okay, in which direction your particular facility or location is provided, like that. So that's why this is called informatory or guide sign. Cautionary signs are basically triangular in shape. Mandatory signs are basically circular, except two kind of mandatory signboards are there which are not circular. That is stop, and another is give way. Okay, stop will be octagonal in shape. Please remember, stop sign is mandatory, and its shape will be octagonal. That means made up of 8 sides. Okay, and give way will be inverted triangle. These are like this triangle. This warning sign is this one. Whereas stop sign will be mandatory will be circular except stop sign and give way sign. Okay, informatory will be generally rectangular in shape. Clear? Hello?
हाँ मैम.
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম.
Hmm. So cautionary, please remember, okay, cautionary or warning. Okay, giving us the warn. Say for example, school ahead, bumper ahead. All these are your cautionary sign. Okay, mandatory means stop. That means you have to stop. Okay, some signboards will be given showing the speed limits. That means you have to follow that speed limit. You should not cross that limit. Okay, some those are your mandatory. Okay, some no entry. That means that is also mandatory. We should not enter that region or enter that pathway. So these are mandatory. Okay, informatory means your some directional signboards will be there which will show you the direction. Suppose direction to particular hospital, you want to go to a hospital, in the signboard it is provided. Okay, after this much kilometer you will get that hospital. Okay, so these are the informatory signboards or guide signboards. Okay, now as I said, guides cautionary signboards are triangular in shape. Okay, with red border and black symbol. Please remember, triangular in shape with red border and black symbol in white background. Clear? It is triangular in shape with red border, okay, white background and some black symbol. something will be written like this. So it looks like this signboard. Okay, so these are the cautionary. This type of signs are here cautionary. That means they are giving us some information, not information, they are warning us. If something is going to happen, please be cautious, like that. See, giving us the potential danger, idea about some potential dangers or some certain hazardous conditions. Okay, so either within the road, say for example bumper ahead, that is within the road. So either within the road or adjacent to the road. Say for example school ahead, school won't be on the road, right? It will be adjacent to the road. So they are giving us the hazardous condition or some potential danger condition is there. So please be careful. Okay. So these are that signboard. See, these are the example of the signboard. Okay. See, this symbol means what? This is what? As I said, triangular in shape with red border, white background, and black symbol. So this is a cautionary or warning sign. And here it is bumper. That means bumper ahead. Okay, like this, go slow. Or this one means what? Some instead of this, you could see some picture of what? Children going school, like that. That means school is ahead. And since in IIT Madras campus, there are basically deers roam here and there. Okay, in the campus, deers are there. So they have provided this one, deers and monkeys. Okay, so please go slow. Deers may cross the road, so you have to be cautious. That's why they have given this deer symbol. See, this is also another kind of cautionary. That means which give us the idea about what pedestrian crossing is ahead. See here, pedestrian crossing is here. Here you can see, I think, like this, like this. Okay, so pedestrian crossing is there. Now mandatory. Mandatory is what? Certain kind of it help us to use to indicate prohibition. Mainly prohibition comes. Okay, that means you should not go there. You should not do like that. All this thing only. Mandatory comes under sign. Mandatory signboard. This kind of signs will come. Okay, so prohibition on what? Prohibition on vehicle movement. On vehicle type. Say for example, no cycles, no cycle parking, only bus parking, only car parking is there. Okay, bicycle parking, no parking area, like that. Some parking restrictions, especially vehicle speed. These are the mandatory sign. Okay, as I said that mandatory signboards are generally circular in shape, except except stop sign. Stops are what? Octagonal. Octagonal means it is made up of 8 sides, like this. Okay, 8 sides. So these are not circular, these are octagonal. And this is inverted yield, inverted size for yield or give way. Yield or give way means what? Suppose two roads are here. Okay, two roads are here, like this. Okay, suppose this big wider road is the main road, whereas this small width road is the this is the major road, this is the minor road. That means less traffic will come from this direction and more traffic or important traffic vehicles will come move using this path. Okay, in this roadway. So give way sign should be provided for this less major road, that is for minor road. Here you will provide some give way sign. Give way sign means what? The traffic coming from this direction have to give way to the traffic coming from this direction. So this signboard is for this vehicle, not for this one. Okay, so these are mainly provided in the minor region, minor roads. That means they have to give way to the major road vehicles. So this is also one kind of mandatory. They have to follow this rule. They're asking to follow the rule. Okay, they are asking to give way to the major roads vehicles. So these are also your mandatory signboard. So these are the, see now, mandatory signboards are of many types. As I said, this is your octagonal shape. See, 8 sides are there. So octagonal shape. Okay, stop. As I said, so mandatory will be generally circular. See now, this red color means what? Prohibition. Okay, this red means you have to, this is a red rings indicates prohibitory regulation. Okay, and the diagonal red bar prohibits the action of movement. See, it is going straight and here it is like this, red marking. That means you cannot enter that road enter that room. That is no entry zone. Okay, these are your mandatory or prohibitory. This prohibitory comes under mandatory only. One kind of mandatory, giving what? Prohibition message. Compulsory regulation. This is in positive manner. Compulsory means driver have to stop the bus in this region only. Okay, in that region, bus should be stopped. So these are the positive, giving us the positive informations. Okay, keep left. You have to keep left while traveling using this path. Okay, so circular sign with white symbol on a blue background gives positive instruction, indicates what driver must do compulsorily. And these are the operational control mandatory signboards. Operational control. Yeah, the operation of vehicles has been controlled using this signboard. That means see 35 kilometer. You should not cross this limit. Your vehicle should not move above this speed. Okay, so these are the operational controls. Now these are speed limits that also are mandatory. They have to follow this rule. Now comes the informatory. Okay, now what is the purpose of informatory? It indicates the location and direction to the facilities. See, facilities means whether it may be your destination, whether it may be some hotels, some restaurants, whether it may be some hospitals. So all those kinds of the facilities which the signboard give us the information about this facility. Information means what? Location and the direction. Okay, and it is given in rectangular in shape. It is generally designed rectangular in shape. Okay, so these are that signboard. See, rectangular in shape, showing the arrow means for going to academic zone we have to go this direction. Okay, for going to hostel we have to go straight. So all these are the directional or informatory or guide signboards. They are guiding us. Okay, see, exit. In this way we have to go for exit. Okay, these are other kinds of signboards. Okay, these are the other kinds of signboards. And these are the what else with. See, in some signboards, it should not be placed in such area where you cannot see the sign at all. Okay, you cannot see the signboard clearly. It should be visible clearly. We have to put that signboard in that region where we can easily uh, see, or where it is easily visible to the driver. Here it is hidden by the tree. See, here is given no parking, but still people are parking their vehicles here. Okay, see here the double meaning. It's showing exit. That means you have to move this direction for exiting the campus. And here again it is showing no exit. It should not be like that. Okay. This is giving, this is marking, whereas this is your signboard. Both are showing different, giving different messages, opposite messages. So it should not be like that. So this much for today. If any doubt, then please ask. And I have already posted the lectures notes. Okay, you have to go through them
Okay, ma'am.
till no doubts, right?
Thank
Till
you.
now.
हाँ
Okay. Okay, I have posted one
डॉट्स ये है
assignment.
कि मैम इंडिया में फॉलो होता थोड़ी नहीं
no
That is not doubt. That is our problem. Okay, and it depends upon
क्या
the
हो
users
गया
only. It depends on upon the mentality of the people who are using these facilities.
नहीं फॉलो
And
करते मैम
and it's the huge problem. Okay, big problem for especially for Indian people.
बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम हाँ
Hmm.
बहुत बड़ा
See, some
प्रॉब्लम
of the people they don't have idea about the signboards only. Okay, they're just
yes ma'am
ignoring it and going like that, using the roadway in such way with their own attitude.